Mark Wood, lovely to see you again. How happy are England with that day?
Very happy. I think the way we've ended it, it's we're coming off the pitch on a high there. Ben Duckett's played unbelievable. Great to watch that. Even as a ball, I got your feet up watching that. Amazing the way that he took on a quality attack. And at times they looked like they didn't know what to do to him. He's hit it all parts of the field. And I think early on, when we were bowling, there was times in the game where we didn't feel like they went anywhere. There was a lot of slow play and not many shots, which when you feel like the game's not going somewhere and then all of a sudden you get a wicket. But I felt all the way through it was hard going. We had to work really hard for our wickets. It wasn't just blasting people out like I said this morning. So pleased in the end with the day. I think I said this morning that we'd judge it when both teams have batted on it. So hopefully we've got a few more runs left in the shed yet.
Ben Duckett's innings, he's had a number of starts this series, but it was just phenomenal to watch. How pleased with the changing room for him to finally turn those 20s and 40s into a massive score?
I don't think the change room say like that, to be honest. I think in general we'll realise that the pressure that him and Zach put on the opposition up top, it's not just with the new ball. When the spinners come on, he sweeps so well, reverse sweeps. So all facets of play, whether it's fast ball or spin ball, and know that they're in for a challenge when Ducky comes to the wicket. So delighted for him that he's got that recognition of 100. But in terms of the dressing room, we're confident every time Ducky and Zach go out together that we're going to really put some pressure on the opposition.
I know you didn't play in that particular tour, but Duckett was out here in India in 2016, had troubles against Ashwin, for instance. How pleasing is it for him personally, and how much pride as a teammate do you take in his success coming back out here and scoring the runs the way he has?
Absolutely. I think it's credit to him that he puts in the work behind the scenes. Obviously he's a different player to what he was then. The confidence that the management give him to go out and play his natural game, I'm sure helps. Some of the shots I wish I could play like that, put it that way.
Perfect. And in terms of the pitch, I know India ran up and down it a little bit, but is it sticking together or is it starting to break up?
I think it's one of those where it's a good wicket. It's good to bat on, but there's every now and again there's one that spins or one that just nips off a crack, or is a bowler, a fast bowler. Some will might keep low, one flies through. So there is that one ball that keeps you interested. So like I say, it is hard work, but it's worth the toil if you get wickets in the end.
You finished, I think it was 2 balls short of the most you'd ever bowled in a test innings today. It was your first time back in the team after Hyderabad. How are you feeling? You finished with 4, happy with your work, feeling sore?
Yeah, bowling sore, I think that's part of the game. Jimmy got through a lot of overs as the 2 seamers there. And I think that's going to be, the challenge going forward. Can I then back it up this next innings? I give it everything I had this innings, and I'll be doing that again next one.
And just finally, on that 5 penalty runs, it was a bit of a novelty for everyone watching. It seemed like Ollie Pope and Joe Root in particular were hot on the fact that India's batters were encroaching on that danger area. As a bowler, did you have any sympathy for the batters, or was it something that England had spoken about, that we need to make sure these lads stay off that area?
No, I don't think anyone spoke about it. I was that hot and that thinking about that much of my bowling and trying to get some, suck some air in that. I didn't even really notice it that much, to be honest. I was on the boundary, but obviously it's important. The batters, they're the ones that have got to try and score runs on that wicket. And if the people are running on the wicket, then that's not the rules. And I'm guilty as anybody as a bowler. I encroach on the wicket sometimes when I'm bowling, so it's important you try and stay off.
Perfect. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thanks, mate.